Are you struggling to get your marketing work? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a one simple yet effective framework that you will apply today to set yourself clear and grow fast amidst whichever marketing niche that you're into. Let's cut to the chase and get straight to the video. This framework is the F.O.C.U.S framework. It is one where you get to find, optimize, choose channel, utilize tools, and then get to scale. Let's break it down and see what each of these steps within the framework are. To start off with, we start with the F, which is finding your audience. Normally, what is involved in this kind of stage is you get to go out there and identify your target audience. I would like to look at it in the way that you get to get out there and identify your true people that come to your shop, your true clients. In other words, go out there and find out who are those people that are willing to get into your shop anytime you choose to open up. You might be confused. How will I even get to know this? In fact, there are literally three ways you can do this. One, you can use your proximity advantage, that is, the people around you. To give out an example about this, let's assume you're a student and you have a business within the student community, right? So, how would you market to these students? First of all, you need to understand the kind of language these students speak. You need to understand the kind of characters, terminologies these students get. You get to engage with these students. You get to ask these students. You get to understand what is it that they like, what is it that they don't like, what kind of lingo do they associate with most. Two, the other way you can get down there and identify these clients of yours, what is it that they really like as far as marketing is concerned, is to use your existing clients. Suppose you've been running a business for maybe about a few years. Know deeply what these clients of yours get to ask is that engage with them and ask for feedback. Ask them what is it that they like, what is it that they don't like, how would they want their services to be, how would they want to, get served. Yeah. In other words, this is going to give you a lot of data to work with. The third thing is to use your competitors. It's not that competition is bad. What you really need to do is use your competitors to your own advantage. How? It is these competitors that are going to help you know what kind of clients are they attracting. There's a saying that money goes where attention is. But now for this case, you have to spy onto these competitors of yours. Get to know what kind of clients they use. Get to know what marketing strategies they get to use, what tactics, what special ingredient sauce that is it that they apply to, pull their crowd or pull their audiences. When you understand it from that perspective, that it is these people who are willing to walk into your business anytime you choose to open up, then you get to understand that those are the people that you really need to focus on, because all your marketing is going to be based on what it is that they really like. With that out of the way, we get to the next step of the framework, which is the O. O stands for optimization, as we know. What are we optimizing? We're optimizing our audience. It is at this stage that you get to communicate to your ideal clients, to your ideal target audience of how special you are, how you're going to help them, and why is it that it's you who's in the perfect state to go out there and help them. All right. All you have to do is craft a very single line or a couple of lines of statements that talks about how special you are, how you're going to help your clients, and what makes you a suitable candidate. And by the end of the day, if you do it right, you're going to come up with what we call a UVP, the unique value proposition. This is what's going to make you stand out. I mean, it's the competitive market. Maybe the word of caution out here is don't make everything complicated. Let's head into the next step that makes up this framework, and that is the C. In other words, the C stands for choosing your channel. This is where you get to build strong connection with your ideal clients. So what you have to do here? It is that this time, instead of letting your clients come to you, it is you to go out there and meet them in person. So that means you're entitled to doing these certain things. Go out there, find out the exact platforms or social media platforms that they get to hang most of the time. So if maybe you're targeting students, probably the kind of social platform that they hang on so much of the time could be TikTok and Snapchat. If you're targeting new mothers, that's Facebook. If you're trying to target professionals, maybe that's LinkedIn. Never make a mistake of spreading out wide. Find out that one platform where majority or 80% of your ideal clients are hanging out from. But as you do that, here's the question that I want to give you. You might find that you have no idea of where to start out from. My suggestion to you, or my advice to you, would be choose a platform that is easy for you, that makes it easy for you to create content and communicate, because that way you'll never be burnt out trying to engage with your clients. All right, that being said, the way forward is go out there, find them, engage, and deliver your marketing message. If you're finding any value in this video, please consider hitting the like and the subscription button so that you don't get to miss out more content like this. Now let's head on to the next step of the framework, which is utilizing tools. All right, here it's where you get to start thinking of leverage. What are you trying to leverage? You're trying to leverage tools that you use in your business to your own advantage. All right. It is here that you get to understand how can you use a certain tool to your advantage in order to spread out wide, spread out your message, to track your progress and all that. Yeah. So if it is social media that is a tool that you use to spread out your message, then leverage that to your advantage, maximize it, and produce as much content as you can so that it spreads out. If it's tracking, leverage the tools that are going to help you understand the KPIs. For those of you who don't know what KPIs are, those are the key performance indicators. Utilize those tools that are going to help you track the key performance indicators that help your business run, scale. Because it is these that are going to give you enough feedback if at all you need to. Know where to change, know where to attract, and know where to put more effort. All right. Now that you know this, make use of it. If it requires you to learn more tools, maybe get someone who is good at a certain tool, maybe automation, so that you don't get to do repetitive tasks over and over again. Please, this is the stage where you get to do it. Now, to the last and final stage of the framework, that is S, which is scaling. Here now we believe that you found your audience, you optimized it, you chose the channel to reach them out through, you utilize the tools that are going to help you reach out to them, keep track of how many people you have, what is their age, what is it that they like. Now you are at the stage where you have to grow. It is at this stage that you get to squeeze out all the information that you need to scale and multiply your outreach. All right. Just that the mistake that most people get to do at this stage is that they rush to hire people. And that might not be a mistake on its own, but that shouldn't be the case here. The case here is to get to analyze, get deep, analyze what is it that you really need to scale, what is it that you really need to do more to grow more. Obviously, okay? If it is tracking performance, analyze all the data, get all the data that you got from the tools you utilized and analyze them. They'll tell you a lot because data speaks. They'll tell you that maybe at this rate, your audience is no longer young people, it is now mid-aged people. Then utilize that. Track performance. Maybe you chose to try a new strategy of growth. How is it going? This is the stage where you're going to get all that and improve accordingly. And then maybe later, if all goes well, then you think of hiring a new person, hiring a team of developers, hiring a team of people to run the process, run the business to grow and multiply. And now with that being said, that's the focus framework for you. One, just to recap for those of you who haven't been following up, the first thing you have to do is to find your audience. Find where your people are. Find what they want. Find their pain points. Find what exactly it is that they need. Then you optimize them. Now, after finding them, optimize them. Like craft a compelling message that will reach out to them and resonate exactly to them. Speak their language in this. Let them know why it is that it's you who is the suitable candidate to serve them. Then you choose a channel of how you're going to build that relationship in terms of connection. So you choose a channel where you're going to connect with them and talk more and engage more so that you kind of build that tribe around you and them. Then you utilize the tools. So maybe social media is a tool you're using, so utilize it. Get to pump out as much content as you can so that you get your message across to each and everyone out there. And finally, you scale. Get the tools, they give you the data, manipulate the data, squeeze the hell out of the data,